Hear me out, bring back fight.
I just got beat up, but I have a gun in my car.
The cartel is using Arby's as a front so they can sell drugs.
Del Taco's better than In-N-Out.
Whoa. I love it.
Ain't nobody in there. No disrespect.
And then I clicked on her page. She was a Nazi. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Welcome to Hear Me Out on the LOL Network. Now, we've all been here, okay? Whenever somebody's about to say some wild, out-of-pocket shit, what do they say? Hear me out. So we got a whole living room of interesting people, and we are about to defend our worst takes possible. All right, so hear me out. AI taking over everything is fine. Totally fine with me. I think that there's just a lot of jobs where people they be messing it up. And I think that a robot could do better.
Yes, but here's the issue, is that they will know that they can do better. They're getting smarter, like, by the day.
Give me a robot that's just programmed to do the job. And I get it, like, there's a lot of there's a lot of people that are losing their jobs. Businesses get restructured every day, B.
He said, fuck them. He said, fuck them niggas.
Everyone.
I'm saying. Listen, okay? If it's like something that we can't get back, like wood carving, and somebody's been doing it for 80 years and they're a master, sure, those people deserve to keep their job. But if it's just something like a parking lot attendant who might be gone and you trying to get out, or if it's like a grocery store.
So you hate Ethiopians? That's crazy.
Wow, okay. This is a setup. Y'all seen the new grocery stores where you just put in your Amazon number, you go in, you pick out what you want, and you
black,
get out?
That makes me feel uncomfortable.
Wait, hold on.
Nah, I fuck with those.
I fuck with those because I be stealing. But I'm not a good person for AI.
Great thing to say on camera.
Because I don't care how much money I'm getting. I'm not gonna put, like, what? I took caviar the other day.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you're a criminal, maybe not. Maybe it's not the best pivot.
Here's AI that is annoying. You know when you call customer service and they're like, press 1 if you want to blah, 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 blah. Please tell us the reason. That's the worst kind of robot.
You ain't never had a
Give
bad
me a
time
fat
with
lady
person?
from Texas.
I've had horrible customer service with people.
Give me a fat robot. I think let's find the balance.
Who calls me sweetie?
The easy, convenient stuff where it's like, okay, maybe a couple people will get out of a job.
A couple?
When people make mistakes, that's a part of the adventure.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you go to the store and everything you deal with robots, everything goes right every single time, it's gonna be boring. You know, you need those randoms. You need somebody to curse you out sometimes.
I need a trauma dump from the cashier telling me her fucking
somebody
problem.
forgets your nugget, you know? It brings balance to life.
When you go to McDonald's and then you order some fries and you accidentally get a nugget, it's like, oh my God.
Robot not gonna do that.
Never gonna give you an extra nugget, bro.
Robot's not gonna do that.
It's just selfish.
That's what y'all are standing on?
Yes. So did you just not watch iRobot?
I think there are human touches that you can't replace yet.
But it's inevitable because it's already happening, right? Let's look at the films that kind of told us the future. We had The Matrix, we had Terminator, and just to be a little bit more kiddie about it, we had WALL-E. Go watch WALL-E and tell me that's not what we are currently building up. We're gonna be just lazy. It does everything for us anyway, so screw it.
If we're still
That's gonna be
alive
our
after
life.
the robot takeover.
I believe there's something in Japan where there's a restaurant where people at home are controlling the robots that are your server in the restaurant. So that, I think, is a middle ground of where the AI and human interaction is gonna be.
Even the
Just go to work then. That's lazy, bro.
It's efficiency.
I have to agree with that.
It's a tool. The AI takeover for certain things and us using it as a tool with us, I think that there is a lot of positive in it, and I'm not tripping. Just like if niggas had a whole bunch of horses back in the day, when Ford dropped, they had to do something else. Niggas was getting cars.
Oh, so the horses didn't have a job? What did you say?
The horses, they started gambling and shit. You know, like you gotta
No,
adapt.
a man rode the horse and now a man drives
Horses
the
are
car.
depressed, man.
Because they miss how it was back before
They miss
Ford.
war, they miss all that.
Hey, we did have
They
them
used to
in
be
every war,
heroes,
though.
bro.
They used to have armor and shit.
Yeah, now they just race in a straight line. Them niggas sick.
I think there's always gonna be, hardworking people. I'm not saying that AI
what,
should
though?
just wipe out, what?
Doing what? And that's to that point, that's true.
What do you mean?
If AI really does take over everything, then what are you getting your hands dirty
Why would we
with?
have truckers anymore and drivers and it's
Yeah, I got
not
some
gonna
funny
stop
ass
at one
stories.
thing.
Well, I don't necessarily think that we're talking about AI taking over everything that's like blue
So they're
collar.
just gonna pick 2 jobs and be like, those are the only 2 we're gonna take? They're never gonna stop.
I guess it really just depends on how people cap people's ability, because right now it's like a free-for-all. And so it's like there's no actual measurements to say, hey, we can't do this or we can't do that, because nobody knows if it's bad or not. So it's like we're at one of those standpoints where it's like, okay, are we gonna wait for this to get hella bad and then maybe step on it? Or are we gonna say something before it gets there? So, we cook. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like it's going in a greedy direction either way.
You know what's
It's been
gonna get
going
real
in a
greedy? When they make the robots fine and they start fucking everybody out here.
Hear me out. I think as a society, we've moved past the need for conscious rap. Fuck that shit. All you grand rising niggas with them lion tattoos on your chest, it's over for you niggas.
Wow.
Write a book. We don't need that no more.
Woke is gone.
Are you projecting right now?
Fuck that conscious rap shit.
No one's reading the books. That's why we needed the music.
Well, let's read it. Because it's just like with conscious rap, it's like, what can you say that we don't already know, that we didn't learn already?
And what is
No,
the
but
other
here's what
people
you
saying
forget.
that we don't already know?
The government putting this in the water. That's so, nigga.
Nah, you forget that we're old, but the kids are still dumb.
And conscious rap is gonna fix
And
that?
some of the adults.
Let's have fun. Like, I don't need to hear your raps about vitamins, nigga.
We need a male sexy red.
So you want Booty Hole Brown, you don't want.
You want Booty Hole
I would
Brown
much rather
over
that than-
Kendrick Lamar?
I think Kendrick is more mainstream than conscious. though.
Nah, he's probably the most conscious rapper out right now.
To your point, he knows how to make like bangers.
Exactly.
But he's still talking about, like DNA. He's still giving-
So the song just isn't good enough.
Right. If you can make it good enough, but it's just like, I just feel like it's all been said.
So no more J. Cole's.
Okay,
I can do without it.
I think J. Cole might be a little bit less conscious.
Cause like you be in the club and J. Cole song come on, the hook is nice, and then this nigga just start talking about slavery out of nowhere. And now I can't dance no more, cause that's weird.
But that's the only time y'all gonna listen.
Yeah, but we dance
When
to
the conscious rap come on in the club?
Yeah, I can't stand when I'm in the car with someone playing it and be like, oh, you don't like this? You want me to put on your other shit? A City Girls?
So you don't like his fans?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like, have y'all been to Dreamville?
I feel like you're not supposed to listen to conscious rap with other people. It's you are in your own shit, driving by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be like, hey, yo, you need to hear this message. You know what I'm saying? It's a very specific vibe. You know?
You need the balance.
Yeah.
Why?
You need in the universe. You
Let's
gotta
just
have
stay
it.
turned up, bro.
No,
What do you need balance for?
I think that's the problem is that we
So you
think conscious ain't like turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have.
And
it's a
sometimes you
balance.
can
can
do,
have
but like
both. You can have
JID,
both.
you just said that they.
No, I'm saying sometimes the conscious rap isn't. It feels like when people try to make like trap gospel, it's like we could have did
It just
without-
feels forced.
I feel that.
It feels forced. Like, why are you trying to teach me a lesson over a beat?
Would you be listening to the lesson without the beat on?
Yeah.
Cap.
I went to like 2 semesters, nigga. Like, I dropped out, but I went to that bitch. Like,
He was in class like, this is whack, man. Turn this shit on, bro.
Does this translate to other art? Do you want just like turned up comedy, turned up like
if it's
paintings?
it gotta be entertaining, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do want racist comedy though.
Whoa.
You like racist comedy?
Oh, absolutely.
That's already
Okay.
there.
I really enjoy when other minorities get up there and start talking shit about each other. As long as you're not Kanye, it's good.
See, but that wasn't even a joke.
The bar is Kanye.
I would say Kanye, Andrew Schultz. Then here's the line of Dave Chappelle with like the trans jokes where it's like you laughing but you feel bad, and then everybody else is fine.
I think you even get close to Kanye's level. You need to start rethinking shit.
Nowhere near. Even if you're on the same spectrum.
Yeah, if you look down the hall and see that nigga waiting for you, turn
gone way too far.
I'm mad I can't
You've
wear my
gone
Yeezys
way
anymore.
too far. I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought like, what am I gonna do the day that somebody says like the N-word to me? And I think my perspective has changed. I might deadass just start laughing. Like if somebody bold enough to just say that, like, it really depends on the moment. I might start laughing.
You're like training and waiting for that?
Yeah. That used to be the thing I would think about before I went to sleep. You know, I'd be like, ooh, I can't.
Hear me out. Bring back fights, man. We need just like good old fades, one-on-ones.
I agree with that.
Like,
I agree with
fights
that.
on
No
the
more gun,
train,
everything.
I should have bought that.
Girl
house.
fights, yeah.
We need regular fights.
Like sometimes I'll watch Zeus just to see, some people throw hands, and I'm like, because I like how it gets me feeling. I'm like, yeah, I need it.
Yeah, I like Greek mythology.
I like the brain rot. As soon as I
I'm
start
just like,
feeling
ugh.
stupider, I'm like, yes.
Peace is peace, but sometimes you gotta slap somebody, and that's all right.
People who haven't gotten beat up be saying the wildest shit too. And then like they don't know how to take L's. I feel like that's why niggas can't fight no more is because people don't know how to take an L. They be like, I just got beat up, but I have a gun in my car. Let's turn this day around.
I could have went home and got ice. Nope. I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. It's like,
Why
bro.
not just go home like this with peas on your eyes and be like, damn, I should have done.
Well, because then why do I have a gun for then?
Huh?
Because then why do I have the gun for? If I'm gonna just let somebody beat me up.
The gun is for like extra.
Get in the gym, man. Learn how to duck. Learn how to do this.
I mean, no, you just waving around a little bit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
That's what you want a gun for? Hey, come on, y'all.
Popping the trunk was a good, like, oh, he's going to go pop the trunk. That was a good moment.
Got to.
Have y'all gotten in a
At least
fight
a
as an
threat.
adult?
Well, I mean, young adult.
College.
Young adult. I was gonna say young adult.
Do you have a thing of where I feel like a lot of my friends say shit like, oh, like I can't fight, like I got too much to lose. I feel like I don't.
You the most dangerous type of nigga. You understand that? You are the most
She's on the
dangerous type of
train with
nigga
half
on
her
earth.
hair braided, ready to fight.
I really
Nothing to lose. You're absolutely.
Like I got shit to lose, but I can bail myself out. Like if someone tried me at the Starbucks on the way here, I wouldn't make it. Like
You're a ticking time bomb.
I really.
This is just a random thought related to that. I think we shouldn't have anonymous pages on social media. I think your full name and your workplace need to be
I'm not gonna lie, Elon Musk, please start the trend.
somewhere we got. And then say what
That's
you want.
true.
Say how you really feel,
I be
but say
running
it
a
with your
fade every
face.
day. Like,
Yeah, I hate when somebody say something crazy.
Appointments,
I click
schedule
on the
you
page. It's Spider-Man. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Or what's the worst is you get to argue with somebody for like an hour and you go to their page and they're like 12 years old from Wisconsin or some shit. You're like, let's do
like, yo, no, I literally was looking at some shit before, and some girl commented some crazy on my page or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, I'm about to argue with this bitch. And then I clicked on her page. She was a Nazi. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm not arguing
You're like, oh,
with
this
you.
argument checks out.
I'm not.
But what about I'm the girl that uses it for good?
Y'all remember Yig Yak?
How?
You want me to figure out what your nigga doing? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go right on that page.
good.
I'm telling you, you give me a name right now, I'm gonna find his old Facebook, the ex-girlfriend, the grandmama, where he used to work.
Then go
how many
work for
tickets
the
he got.
government. Don't do it to your personal
I'm just
life.
saying,
Go
I'm
work
not
for the
writing
government.
Just have
I'm
sex
just
with your
talking-
robot. Stop dating, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do all that.
I'm like a healthy
out.
stalker. Y'all don't stalk people?
That was a crazy ass question.
That's what I do on the toilet.
Y'all don't stalk people?
They said, hear me out. Let's stalk people.
Hear me out.
Y'all don't be lurking in the bushes?
I don't mean in person, I mean on the internet.
No. Internet, I'm not wasting my time
Nah, you-
scrolling and I'm not
You can't.
doing
You
that.
can't lurk.
The only person I believe doesn't stalk is 2Kid Tim. That's it.
Damn.
Hey man, I mean, look, even if I wanted to, digital footprint, you know what I'm saying? I gotta leave it all alone. You know? Someone be like, what are you doing looking at this person's page?
I don't stalk from my personal page anymore. I have an anonymous one. What's the name?
Okay, so you answer the question. Only women do this.
I was about to say, she just described stalking to a T.
Right.
Stalking is harsh.
No. I said I don't stalk because I already know everything.
If I've been on a first date on Hinge with somebody, I knew everything.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, what are you doing on Hinge?
Yeah.
Because y'all can get kissed. You need. That's
For
not
safety.
stalking. That's safety
That's to
measures.
be safe.
Yeah. There you go.
You said, what am I doing on Hinge? Y'all don't go on dating apps?
Go out into the real world.
Hear me out, finally. Thank you. I got one. Hear me out. No more dedicated dating apps.
Facts.
Social media is your dating app.
Yeah.
You do not need to have an app dedicated to dating.
No.
Wait,
But
then
you
how
know,
would
but not everybody's in your area though. You don't know.
Yeah,
everybody's in your
because don't try to date me. I'm just trying to run a business. You know what I mean? Like, I'm selling candles, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
And now you're just blindly hitting people up.
Go to the Trader Joe's on La Brea. That's where you should be hollering at.
That's where it go down?
Yeah.
It's circling around for how long?
Wait, what?
Just
You
go
holler at girls
shopping.
at
Just
Trader
go
Joe's?
peruse it. Yeah, that's where all
Think about
bad
where you
bitches
go when you
go.
get your hair done.
I'm married,
That's
but
where you
you're
go.
not wrong.
There you go.
Trader Joe's?
It's the one on La Brea is
That's
it's crazy. It's nice.
La Brea and what?
Why you want to
We'll
like
find
third?
you.
But see, dating apps let you know that somebody's with, like, has the intent. That's why I like dating apps. Whereas on Instagram, it's just, you know, you're playing around, you're commenting, you're catching up with friends. Dating is an intention if you're on the app.
Okay, so with Tinder, is the intention is what?
Fucking.
Fucking.
Hinge is dedicated. What is
Fucking,
that?
but the
Fucking
other person-
like
you don't want to fuck, but you gonna fuck.
Okay, what is the one where only women are allowed to message you first?
I don't do that shit.
That's Bumble?
I'll do that shit.
I was on the Bumble BFF part when I first moved to New York 10 years ago.
I was on that bitch too.
I figured you was on there. No disrespect. All Sexy Red fans are on there. Yeah. Let's be clear about that. That's your playground, man.
What about Only Farmers?
That's a thing.
Have you seen that? They got commercials.
You trying to
They
get off the
got
grid?
it. They have an unvaxxed one. They have an unvaxxed. It's called like I can't remember the name.
What?
It's an unvaccinated.
It's called Don't Shoot Your Shot.
No.
That was really
If you really don't want to
you.
date somebody who's been vaccinated, there's an app for that now.
Hear me out. Growing up, I ate a very specific food all the time, and it gets a lot of disrespect. The Filet-O-Fish is delicious, and it gets disrespected way too much online and in the street.
Who you working for?
I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid. My go-to at McDonald's is a good old Filet-O-Fish.
I never had one.
Really?
No lie.
You've never had a Filet-O-Fish?
Whoa. I never had a Filet-O-Fish.
I kind of want to go.
I ain't never had a Filet-O-Fish either.
Really?
Never had one.
Good. Good for
Never.
you. Good. I wish I never had one.
With all those options, why waste it on a McDonald's? Why would you trust McDonald's fish?
Like, I feel like they put that on the menu as a joke. Like, y'all think niggas really gonna order this? You know what I mean?
For the pescatarians.
So this is how I thought about it. If the fish was really popping like that, why don't they have multiple options of fish sandwiches? It's just,
Because it ain't fish.
they got
No,
10 burger
notorious for that
options.
shit.
One fish.
It's a burger restaurant. Why would they have?
You probably had the McRib, didn't you?
I love the McRib.
Oh my God.
You know who need to adapt the new thing? In-N-Out, because the burgers don't hit. They need something else.
Wow.
Del Taco's better than In-N-Out.
Whoa.
I love Del Taco.
Let's go.
You're getting
Del
crazy.
I love
Yes.
Del Taco.
Del Taco burgers are better than In-N-Out.
Del Taco has burgers?
Yes.
Del Taco
In-N-Out
delicious.
is trash. The
Well,
fries
where you
taste like
from? Where you from,
cardboard.
homie?
I'm not from California.
That's what I
and
thought.
I will stand on that. In-N-Out is
In-N-Out's
mid.
not bad,
No.
bro. It's not trash.
So what do you prefer that's
Wendy's is better.
I think anything is better than a filet of
I think
fish.
Burger King is better than In-N-Out.
What?
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Facts. A McDonald's burger is
I don't
better
know
than
if
In-N-Out.
it would have been good if y'all just didn't talk too much.
Y'all be gassing
But the
y'all
second
shit,
I
bro.
got through that hour line and I ate it, I was like, well, maybe it's because it's closing. Maybe that's why it's not that good.
Let me ask you this. I know this is very LA shit, but how do you order your burger from In-N-Out?
Nah, it's for real. That's real.
Double animal
That's real.
style. We doing the thing.
You
Well-
doing what? What you doing?
Okay, yeah, okay. LA people, what are y'all doing when you go to In-N-Out?
I keep it simple, man. I just get the burger, the cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Fries.
You get the
I take
fries?
it how they make it. That's how I do
The
it.
fries, I call them
ketchup,
filler. The fries are filler. You need something to fill.
I like the fries.
Yeah,
I like
the fries, too.
sometimes
I like
when
the
you,
fries.
when you eat a burger, it's too much.
Now hold on, yeah,
I like the
openly
fries.
admitting,
Yeah.
even as LA guys, the fries can suck.
They did,
They
yes.
can suck. You
All
can
In-N-Outs
catch a
aren't
bad
built the
batch.
same.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
What's
that.
your
Find a good
In-N-Out order?
location though.
Double, pickles and spread only.
Okay.
Animal style fries, no onions,
Oh, that
Oh,
is
word.
delicious.
and that's it.
Well, peep game, I do the double, the whole onion, which is they cut the whole motherfucker and slap it on
I
there.
love that shit.
The whole grilled onion as well. It's a whole lot of onion. Animals
crazy.
out, and I add chopped chilies.
You got to do all of that because the burger's mid.
No, bro. It's
You don't
a-
got. You could just get
Also-
the.
It's a blank canvas that lets you create your own art.
Yes, to cover up the midness. Would you take a fish fillet or an In-N-Out burger?
I'm going to In-N-Out over fish
Okay.
fillet.
Thank God. Okay.
But
I agree with that
I
take.
still love a filet of fish.
I agree with that.
Look, do y'all like fish sticks?
No.
No.
You didn't grow up eating
Wait, what
fish
are you, a
sticks?
gay fish?
No.
Not to bring up the racist jokes again, but maybe the fish thing is an Asian thing. Because
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie.
I love fish
you
stick.
keep going
Ain't
back.
nothing wrong with a fish
I
stick.
do. Well, just because, yes, Asian people do enjoy seafood. I mean, everyone likes seafood for
I
the
don't
most
think
part.
fish fillets.
It's from the sea.
Yeah, that ain't seafood.
It's real battle.
You know, imitation crab, that shit is imitation fish.
I mean, I'm not. It's from something from the ocean.
That shit might be from a lake, bro.
You know what? I tell you this. I don't even care. It's delicious. All right.
Filet of fish. For In-N-Out, I feel like people who aren't from the West Coast, they like come to the West Coast and wear it as a badge of honor to be like, In-N-Out sucks.
They wanna shit on it.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a
it
drag.
becomes cool to them because, I mean, we love it. We won't die behind it, but it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like people
Well,
come over here.
Yes.
Catch me on the wrong night.
Traveling to other places. Y'all never had Zaxby's. Y'all never had.
Zaxby's is the truth.
Dogs.
Be shitting on the LA dating scene. You from Mississippi? What was out there? Like,
What'd you say about Mississippi?
But Rally's better than
love it.
In-N-Out.
You saying Carl's Jr. is Arby's level? Is that what you just said?
I just only go to Carl's when it's like
Arby's is a drug front.
Okay, I think-
Carl's, you're
think Arby's
like.
make-
Arby's is a drug front. The cartel is using Arby's as a front so they can sell drugs.
No, I'll say
Ain't
this.
nobody in there.
I'll say this. If you want to hear me out, Arby's is actually delicious.
I agree.
I've had some good Arby's. I wouldn't put it
No,
up
you
there
didn't.
with like other shit. No, you didn't.
Arby's is better than the reputation it has.
That shit don't hurt your stomach after you have McDonald's. I literally
all
feel
that.
like,
Girl, I got the
No, you got weak ass, mark ass stomach. If that shit upsets your stomach, bitch ass, weak ass, mark ass stomach.
Hear me out. Obesity.
do not follow Timmy's advice.
If there's any other crazy takes you want to see us defend, make sure you leave it in the comments below. We'll see you next time.